guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Noob Readers. My name is Kiran and in this video, I'm gonna be doing a tag video because I was tagged by one of my fellow booktuber called Janki. I'll link her channel in the description down below. Please don't forget to check her channel out. And she has created this original tag called Olympics book tag and it sounded so interesting and she has tagged me in this as well. So without further ado, let's get into the questions. Okay, so the first question is for the prompt long jump, and the question is a book that has stayed with you for the longest or you feel will remain with you for a long time. Now, if you have been following my channel, then you know which book I'll be talking about. Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I think this book is going to stay with me for a long time. Okay, so now moving on to the next question, and the prompt is swimming. The question is a book that you flowed through while reading. So the answer to that would be Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. I listened to this book as an audiobook and I literally finished the entire thing in a single day. Like, it was so addicting. It kept me on edge. I had to know what is going on next. And I literally started reading the second book immediately. So yes, I can definitely say that it is the book that I flew through and I absolutely loved it. Okay, so now moving on to the next question, and the prompt is boxing, and the question is an action-packed book, and for that I will definitely choose The Last Wish by Andrzej Sapkowski. And because I was so in love with the adaptation, so I decided to pick up the entire series, and this is the only book that I have read so far, but I absolutely love it. And if you haven't read it yet, go and read it. You will not regret it. It's an amazing, amazing book. Okay, so now moving on to the next question, and the prompt for it is gymnastics, and the question is name a book with exceptional plot execution, and to that I will definitely say And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. I absolutely love this book. The plot, the mystery, it will keep you on the edge, it will keep you hooked. You cannot leave this book, and the mystery is revealed right at the end, so you cannot leave this book in the middle and you'll have an amazing time. I really love the plot execution of this book because everything is just tied up in the end. It just makes sense and it's an amazing book. Okay, so now moving on to the next question, and the prompt for it is hockey, and the question is name a book featuring the best gang or team. Okay, so for this I have two books in mind. One is definitely Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, because yeah, the gang in this book, Inej, Kaz, and Nina, Jasper, Violin, Matthias, everyone is just so amazing, and I just love the bonding that they have and their chemistry, and everything about the gang is just amazing. But apart from this book, there is one other book that I will absolutely talk about whenever I talk about the team, and that would be Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. And because I just love the trio in that, like Harry, Hermione, and Ron, whatever that happens, their bonding, their friendship is something that I personally really adore. So that would be the answer for this question. Okay, so now moving on to the next question, and the prompt for it is archery, and the question is a book that pierced your heart. Okay, I have two books for it. One is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. That book is so sad. It's going to make you cry. It will just pierce your heart. And the other one is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Both of these books are amazing. The plot is amazing. The execution is amazing. And it's just so heartbreaking. It's going to pierce your heart and it's just going to break your heart. And you will keep on crying while reading this book. And even after finishing it, you will have that post-book depression. And so yeah, these are the books that just broke my heart and they were just amazing to read. Okay, so now moving on to the next question, and the prompt for it is weightlifting, and the question is a book that you began but dropped midway cause you didn't like it. And the answer to that will definitely be Kafka on the Shore by Haruki Murakami, because I started reading this book and I had so many expectations, and I read around 100-200 pages and nothing was making sense. Like, literally throughout this book, whatever that I read, it just felt like we have weird stories. It's a collection of weird stories with like recurring characters. It just does not feel like it has like a single theme. It feels like completely different stories. I think that maybe if I'll read further, the whole story will just somehow come together. It will start making sense. But whatever that I read, it just somehow didn't make any sense. So I decided to stop reading it. But yes, I will definitely reread this book. But yeah, this is the one that I DNF'd or left in the middle. So that's it. I have answered all the 7 questions in the Olympics book tag, and now I'm going to tag 2 of my booktuber friends. One is Jay from Jay's Booktubing, and other is Komal from Pickup Books, and I am just tagging both of them to actually do this tag. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.